Hey everyone, this is Gutsy and welcome to 5 Minute Reviews. Today we'll be reviewing Minimum. Minimum is a third-person Twitch-based shooter that has elements of popular MOBAs infused into the gameplay. Upgrading your character and the weapon throughout the match and the Titan mode are the two biggest MOBA elements in this game. However, only one really succeeds in giving me a MOBA feel from the game. Oddly enough, when I, a shooter player, first saw the game, I thought, a MOBA with Twitch shooting. While my MOBA playing friend thought, a shooter with MOBA elements. The description on the store page confuses more too. Are you a fan of old school Twitch shooters like Unreal Tournament and Tribes? What about team-focused MOBAs like Dota and League of Legends? Would you like to play a game that combines elements of both genres while adding crafting, customization, giant robots, and bold new art style to the mix? Of course you would, and Minimum is just the game you've been searching for. Minimum focuses on fast-paced shooting fun and a robust system of matching crafting, team objectives, and customizable roles to create a rich and rewarding PvP experience. You'll find a bunch of interesting weapons to collect and customize, armor sets to mix and match, a solid core gameplay mode is Titan mode, and more wrapped up in a unique minimalistic art style that's more than the sum of its parts. So what is it? Well, it's a shooter. The MOBA stuff kind of feels like a gimmick, and I'll get into this later. In Minimum, there are 3 modes for you to play. Team Deathmatch, which is the classic 5v5 arena mode we all know. Titan, the unique mode of this game where there are 2 teams that each have a Titan, and your goal is to get your Titan to the opponent's side. And Horde mode, a 4-player us versus the world game type that pits you against waves of unique enemies. There is no single player mode, and the client needs you to sign into the server before you can play. However, you can open up a private game type of Horde and play by yourself if you really truly hate people. The game plays marvelously. Your character controls exceptionally well, and it really feels like the devs spent a lot of time on this. Shooting also feels great. All of your weapons have a primary and secondary fire that you can use depending on the situation. The weapon Bullet Hell, for example, has an automatic mode that's less accurate, but great in close quarters, while its secondary is a 3-round burst, great for distance. Other weapons have unique secondaries, like on a sniper it's a zoom, and a katana it's a dash move. You have 6 loadouts to mix and match your weapons. You can also have 1 equipment item such as a grenade or turret. While the gameplay is there, the balance of the weapons is not. Launchers and katanas are horribly overpowered, and shotguns seem to shoot marshmallows. While these might be easy fixes, it seems the majority of weapons you can craft are launchers and katanas. On that note, let me explain the robust crafting system. From every match you get a number of items. It's not really explained what these items are, but they seem straightforward enough. One item is to buy blueprints, the rest of the craft item you just spend a blueprint token on. You can buy blueprints for weapons, armor, and equipment items. It's an interesting progression model and certainly adds replay value to the game, but in no way did I find it really robust. There's no way to customize your weapons or armor unless you want to buy skins. There are some microtransactions in the game, and right now they are limited to skins. However, I can see the resources being available to buy later on. So let's get on with the Titan mode, shall we? It's the flagship mode of this title and is the one that had me most excited to play. The game gives you a little tutorial at the beginning of the mode when you first run it, however I had an issue with it crashing my game. Overall, I found the mode to be fun if not a little dinky. Instead of you leveling your character throughout the match like a MOBA and making them stronger with better weapons, the devs decided that'd be unfair considering someone can just join in late in the match and get completely destroyed. So killing creeps gives you resources to help your Titan get stronger throughout the match. They also help you make armor throughout the match. Armor can be made and upgraded throughout the match, only it's limited in what it really does and makes no kind of game-altering advantage. Weapons, unlike armor, can be updated when you spawn from a little menu. You'll have to do this on the battlefield, and the only way to get better weapons is to collect these little glowing blue cubes. The only way the cubes drop is if a player kills another player, and 2 cubes sometimes drop if a player is highly upgraded. The system is not only stupid, but highly unfair. As a sniper, I can have multiple kills, but never have my weapon upgraded, considering the fact that I don't want to run into a close quarters fight and get wrecked. On the flip side, I can spawn in and run through an area that has a ton of fighting and get multiple upgrade cubes, which would make me super overpowered. I'm not really sure why they did this, but it's not a very good system. However, they put it in all the modes, so unfortunately there's no escaping it. Minimum is a great game. It looks good and plays very well. While I didn't really get into the art style or the graphics, I think it suffices to say that I liked them. For only $10 on the Steam store, I can't really complain about the price to gameplay ratio either. I fully recommend Minimum and hope to see you on the battlefield. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This has been Gutsy for 5 Minute Reviews, signing off.